Oh, hello again. This is Johnny Plays, and we're back for a more Mass Effect. This time I'm using the camera. I got sort of recommended it by a few people, by my cousin, by a couple of mates, saying that they'd like to actually see me on camera react to the scene. Now the only problem is that my face will be here in presence, but that's fine. We'll still make it work. This still be pretty enjoyable. But if you remember last time from Aspect 1, we killed the council, they reacted to human council, Reapers are coming, and we killed Saren, and I forgot the actual Reaper's name, but we also killed that guy as well. So we're going to continue the story, this time with Mass Effect 2. Now, this is a bit more action-packed than the first one, and it's a lot more character, but a lot less of the sort of plot. I kind of prefer the plot in the first one. I prefer the pacing, but it'll still be a fun time. We'll resume. Oh, actually, no, we weren't meant to click resume. That's all right. Wrong one. Exit game. We'll go back to the main screen. If it loads. Yep. Oh, that was not supposed to be the case. Okay, I will pause and come back. Alright, we're back, and we're going to start new game this time. Import the character from number 1. And now, I believe we call it John Shepard. So, you can see I was sort of just looking at it beforehand. We're going to leave it as combat insanity. Oil level up will be off and everything will be good. So, yes. Name, rank, military was school engineer. Leave that. Still be renegade. Stay of Rex, is still survive. Kayan, who I found the most boring characters dead. The council was, lost during a Citadel, and I chose Anderson only because Udina was a bit of a, you know what. But anyway, that's all right. We'll move on to the actual action pack. Yes, this is what everyone was waiting for. Yeah. Oops, sorry. Yeah. Let's bring it up. Oh, well, yeah, everyone can hear the sound.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth.
Yeah.
We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon.
A bloody
but
icon.
He's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity
Most Aussiest thing ever.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Like the blue eyes that they've all got. Now, human-led council forced to evidence at Reaper 2,000 years. Sorry, it's just moving too fast for me. Read out loud. Officially, they blame the investigation on Geth. A road spectre. Truth is still to be found. Ah, yes, the normally the best ship in the galaxy. Oh man, the graphics have improved since number 1. And that was number 1 in Legendary Edition.
Emission sinks active.
Doesn't look like it's changed that much from the original number 2. Just a little bit improvement.
4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships
Gammo's
went missing in the
gaps.
past month. Something happened to him.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Strange.
Cruiser is changing course.
I've already
Now
played
on
this
intercept
before, so
trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged.
it's always
There's
good to
no way
rewatch
the ship
this.
could possibly-
It's not the gap. Brace for evasive maneuvers.
So hard to get my head out of that. Been Seth Green. No, not him.
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Still haven't seen Commander Shepard yet. Oh. Wonder how they're gonna get out of this one. Hey, it's Ashley. Got that uniform she's wearing.
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
Didn't even get to say anything.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
She's gonna miss because she's the lover I chose. If I chose like Liara, I'm pretty sure she's the one that comes in.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker.
And take care of him. I mean,
Commander.
I will get rid of him
Go. Now.
now.
Aye, aye.
I should have just abandoned Joker. I'm sorry, but not sorry. Everyone loves Joker after number 2, but
Everybody in. Go!
yeah, it would have been kind of funny if they just skished him. There's Commander Shepard, so he's got to be a hero. Oh, it's a shame that woman, I don't even know who she is. But so the thing is that wouldn't the enemy be shooting these escape pods? Just saying. You know. Like, there's nothing stopping the enemy from attacking that. Alright, we get to actually play.
This is SSV Normandy.
Get to see our ship. Unfortunately, everything's closed.
We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy.
Can't go up that stair, gotta go this one. It's pretty much on rails, as you know.
Hold together.
And look at the views. Doesn't really matter how fast you play this section, from what I remember. Just look at that. It looks like Earth. It does look amazing. Nice, the chair's floating. And he's in there covered by a shield.
The Normandy's dead. Just like us, we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to. Oh no. They're coming around for another attack.
Whoa. So if Joker wasn't an idiot, he could have gotten off on the escape. Well, to be fair, like I said about escape pods, why couldn't the enemies target back? But at the same time, it's like, if he'd left the pose... Oh wait, that's right, he doesn't have any legs. This is my argument I had with Jason in the podcast. And Joker gets launched out and Shepard's out to space. Whoa. And they're all dead. There's no way even Joker would survive that, but that explosion should have killed right then and there. And not bad breathing space. This is perfect, eh? Shepard's dead here. Unless someone comes to rescue him. Wish he'd burn up in the atmosphere. There'd be nothing left of him, but obviously there's a plot. I mean, it's a pretty bad opening, to be honest. Like, they kill you off in the first couple of minutes. It's kind of a bit silly. Alright, we can do the comic thing. Honestly, it's not very good, to be honest, so no, I don't really care for it. If you guys want to know the plot number one, you can go back to it, or you can watch someone else do that DLC. I don't think it's worth it. It just goes through it's like a recap, but in comic form.
Recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
So Lazarus comes from the Bible. Jesus resurrects this guy named Lazarus who died, and everyone's like just about to bury him. And Jesus miraculously, performs a miracle and brings him back to life. So yeah, if you're wondering what the project named after that. There's a lot of Bible references in number 2 as well, if you notice. Often, yeah, it's kind of weird that way. Where there's a lot of Christian references, but they, like Shepard being Savior as well is a bit of a, kind of like the Superman references to it. Yeah, I'll just accept the generic base. We're still sticking with Engineer. I could try one of the other classes out, but I'll try on a separate playthrough. We're not changing anything. I know Engineer's not quite the same as the number 1. It's slightly less of an RPG.
He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it,
Hey.
Wilson, he's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Scout's pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
In the emergency room.
Wake up, Commander.
Wake up.
Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack.
It's a bit of a tutorial section, this one.
Your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack.
It looks a lot skinnier in this one than you did in number 1.
Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from. Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow.
How would he...
Find cover now. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Oh, it's so annoying, this thermo clip nonsense.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off.
So they changed the idea,
Look out! Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
so they changed the fact that now bullets, like now you actually have bullets, so the era of unlimited,
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your.
ammunition's gone. It's kind of a bit of a weird thing, you know, like why they decide to change it up in the second game. I have no idea why.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
Yeah, cover is a lot more important this time than the first one was still important, don't get me wrong.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mix distracted for long.
This reminds me so much of Halo. No, Half-Life. Half-Life, is it? Yeah, like sort of seeing the scenes of the aliens attacking through the glass that you can't really do much about. It's kind of, must have been like hopping Halo and Half-Life.
Reinforcements heading your way. Grab the grenade launcher off the security office. Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out.
We've been spotted.
Take the elevator down 1 floor.
That made things a lot easier. It's weird that they changed that part in number 3, where like you don't really get heavy weapons like that.
The door. Run.
Yeah.
You're doing great, Shepard.
Everything's spacebar.
Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
You can tell this is made for consoles, although they try to casualize it a bit.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
That's a weird log. Why not do the bonus things? I know,
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are
Damn,
functional,
damn.
and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Alright, what's this one say?
The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all this money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Bit weird. Okay. Oh wow, got a whole bunch of credits. So it's like doing that hidden safety thing. They sent like a lot of credits too, I'm not sure. So if I just ignored it and just tried to speedrun.
You're up.
Ah! You're all the same jankiness with the...
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Plenty of
Look,
answers.
pal, I don't know where I am or how I got here. Plus, my head feels like an overripe melon ready to split open. How about you fill me in a little?
Damn. Yeah, I forgot this is all.
Damn.
me. Sorry about that. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for.
Hostiles detected.
He is the worst character in Mass Effect history. Jacob.
Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Ever since I woke up, someone's been telling me where to go and what to do. I need answers.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead
I
as
knew
dead
that.
can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
Yeah.
It isn't. I I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Are there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Don't get me wrong, I still like number 2. I just, the thermo clip stuff is just like why didn't they just keep in continuity, yeah? Oh yeah, that's right, you got these things.
That's it. Falling back. Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad.
It was
When I first
bad.
saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes.
Thanks
Anywhere
for
else,
the-
they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What? Yeah, Project Lazarus.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject.
You-
The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Can't really care about cutting edge. Attacking the station, Normandy crew.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion.
Not
Everyone
Presley.
else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance.
2 years is not that long
They were
of a
my
time.
team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
Like 2 years is wild, but it's like, it's not that long where, you know, I don't know, like, them leaving the Alliance is fine, but it's like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
No.
Damn if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job.
Inside
You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
But who, like, it would, the funniest thing is, like who they blame in this doesn't make any sense. But it would make the most sense being Jacob, actually, the one that caused this. But they never allude to it again after, I won't spoil what was about to happen. I actually don't care to know about Jacob or Miranda. I mean, I don't really care.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends
Jacob's.
where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnel.
What's wrong with?
For the network control room.
The lighting
Roger
effect.
that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Alright, you can't go that way at all. Is that it? Can't do much else. Yeah, I'm not a fan of everything being spacebar. Does make it easier. Alright.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Look at nothing.
I've got him.
Excuse me. The Wi-Fi powers have engaged.
on. I just want to kill you.
Find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead straight into an enemy squad.
Just keep moving toward the control room. Don't get pinned down. Oh god. They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room.
Wilson.
Hurry! They're out of control.
Wilson!
Shepard.
God, I'm hit!
Yeah, we're not in a hurry.
Reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions.
Bang,
Our orders were clear.
bang,
Make Commander Shepard
Bang,
repeat
bang,
what's before
bang.
the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter his identity in any way, if he's somehow not the man he used to be,
Damn.
the Lazarus Project will have failed.
Wait, are we a
I
clone?
refuse to let that happen.
Yep. That's what it seems like.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the
The
wall.
Metagel. I mean, you just click this. Yeah. Unity's now
Thanks,
Metagel.
Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Never sabotage.
Maybe she's not
How
a
do you
traitor,
know that?
but that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
Oh gosh.
Overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
Oh.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
That felt a little too easy.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
It's really
No,
isn't the
not
time,
really.
Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Shh. Never heard. Shepard, you've heard Cerberus. You lied to me. Why? What lied about what,
I
Shepard?
wiped out my share of Cerberus projects when I was a Spectre. Back then, they were trying to kill me. Why the change of heart?
Yes.
Those answers are way above my pay grade. But basically, things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain
Elusive
everything.
Man.
I promise.
Alright. Elusive Man? Fine. Yeah,
The Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
I don't care what his name is. He just needs to answer my questions. All of them.
He spent a lot of money and time bringing you back. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to.
A lot of money. Well, I mean a lot of money. I mean a lot of money. That was nothing.
They've seen us. no shield.
Ah, why did it break out?
I've got him.
Man, shields break way too easy on this one.
Have a nice trip.
Tutorial mission, you know what the whole deal is. Alright, let's go. What? How do you miss that? Oh my goodness.
Critical systems and backup systems engaged.
Get over here. You're done.
You're done. You're done. It's a weird comment to make. You're done.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
Alright, this is the puzzle one. Ah. Nice. That one, I don't know if that's as good as the first game one, but who knows. Getting all these rewards now. You know what? Savage. Must be the end of the thing. Alright, you're about to see something shocking.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Shh. They should have just shot Miranda then.
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
No, you can't question him, you
Should have taken
idiot.
him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Yeah, that's the dumbest thing.
Not anymore.
I knew what he was like. So, why would he sabotage his own project? Anyway, what was he hoping to get out of it? Anyway, let's move forward. Like your idea, new design. Okay, now what happens?
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts.
Anyway.
Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
It wasn't.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Investigate. Alright. Don't care about Lazarus Project. We already know what that is. Bring someone back from the dead. Destination, other survivors. Yeah,
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Is that it, Shepard? You don't get a choice to go back. I know I'm Renegade, not Paragon, but you think there'd be something like, no, we gotta go or whatever.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
Well, yeah, I kind of do actually. Anyway,
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or two, in your case.
or
Come
two.
on.
There was no RPG-ness of that one. It would have been cool if there was an option to save the rest of the people on our station. Like, I don't get why Wilson betrayed them after working on the Lazarus Project. Like the main doctor.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
2 years.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a colony kid. Lost your parents when slavers hit Mindwar. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
Of course.
Yeah, I remember it. Everyone screaming, gunfire, blood everywhere. I was the only one who stayed focused on survival.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on a cruise. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Actually,
Let's try
no.
something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are going to die. That can't affect your decisions.
Wouldn't have mattered.
Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren.
See, he's getting stars
I
there
understand, Commander.
because it's
And I wasn't
Renegade.
judging your decision.
But
Everyone
I
in
don't
Cerberus
like
knows
that
clone
choice.
facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests
'Cause
we really
Renegade's not evil.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes.
Uh,
The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I
combat
suppose you're
skill.
right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Alright. Blake. Blake, damn it. You know it.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
The other room.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
What? The other
The
room?
elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
You want
The
to say it
elusive man is
again?
waiting for you
You
in
want
the
to say
other
it
room.
again?
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Can't pull out my gun. So you can actually like go casual. You can say no helmet, helmet on. Alright, bit of DLC stuff in here too. You'll get the dragon. Yeah, you'll get choices here and there, like as the game goes on, different patterns and that. Just gonna go casual. Oh. It's weird, like it got casual and armor on. But by the first game, didn't have that. Alright. N7. It's weird he's still got the N7 uniform. You think they would give him a Cerberus one? Elusive man.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
What do you think I was going to kill him?
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
Just as
What are the
you were.
Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's
That's
someone
interesting.
working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Negeth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Where was Scott, Cerberus, why me?
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
Really?
You're unique. Not just in
How many
ability,
billions
but
of
in
dollars could they
experience,
spend?
but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
That seems like a poor reason to bring someone. Well, unless it's like to advance science or something. But yeah, it seems like a weird one. Options, Cerberus, yeah.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
They sound like a secret government in the first game, doing illegal experiments.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Yeah, we've done that on
If
stage.
this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
Yep.
The Alliance is overwhelmed by the responsibility you gave them. They're too busy building relations to put resources into verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the
choice.
abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
So, if I had saved the council, they would have said, oh, the Alliance have been stretched thin since they've had the losses. Alright.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I
Why?
have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
Good to hear it. Find any clues.
Why
you
is
can.
he so
Who
trusting?
abducted the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers?
You weren't the Alliance. Cerberus tried to kill you in the last game. Well, yeah, they brought you back to life. I guess that makes up for it. But like, you have to. One has to. One go eye. Yeah, so the more Renegade goes up, the more you get those scars. I want to see if there's like a mod to get rid of that, because I really don't like that. So you got different things here and there. This isn't going to be a handy AI hacking in this one, because I don't think there's too many Reapers, sorry, not Reapers, too many AI things to worry about. There's occasional ones, don't get me wrong, like the robots we're just fighting. You've also got the fact that there is a mission with Jeff, you know. Incinerate is a pretty cool one. Crypto Blast, if not used, was freeze your enemy. What's this one? More power, more flash hit. Combat drone, Overlord. Well, I'm gonna upgrade the combat drone. Wait, what's it say? Recharge time. Upgrades, electric shocks. Pulses. Oh, I really want to try that out. Oh, I can't. What's this one do? Massive. Shields, guns, Incinerate sounds really good. Might do that just to charge it up a bit. Cool. Alright. Let's move forward a bit and then might call it the end of the first episode. Okay.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
You sound jealous. It's actually envy, Commander Shepard. Oh, no. It could be jealous. Jealous is like the jealous husband or jealous wife. So you're jealous about losing something. So it could be jealous, I guess. Just remember who's in charge.
What's the matter, Lawson? Worried you're not his favorite anymore?
Yep.
I've proven my value to the elusive man. Let's hope you're able to do the same.
Are you naturally this bitchy, or is it just me?
Oh,
I
nice.
have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
A liability. A liability?
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
A young age.
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
That's not a good answer.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Okay, you're annoying already.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus system.
Freedom
They had a
Progress.
small military force for protection
Weird
supplemented
name.
by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Shut up. That's all I want to say. Okay. Can't change? No. I'll just leave that off for now. So, now where we go? No, I just went there, so now Jacob's probably going to be like, don't be so hard on Miranda. And I'm going to be like, shut up, Jacob.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just agreed to work with him.
Do you trust me, Commander?
No.
You're part of Cerberus.
Fair enough. I can't expect you to trust me just because I ask you. I'll just have to earn that. It's called Freedom's Progress. 5 years in total. We were supposed to be free from restriction.
I get it out like Jacob. So I just had to sort of do that. That's a bit weird saying mission complete. We got a grenade launcher. Yay! Alright. We'll get to the mission and then I'll probably save it.
Shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Do whatever it takes. Oh my goodness.
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. We've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
You're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Do whatever it takes.
We're gonna find out who did this and take him down.
And
Nothing
take me
gets in
down.
our way. Am I clear?
Perfectly, Commander.
Good to have you here, Shepard.
That's kind of a weird, like, there was no strategy involved at all there. Kind of makes him sound like a rockhead. And this is the guy you brought back from the dead. I reckon Shepard's changed from the first game already. But anyway, that's alright. Alright, we're going to leave it there for now. We'll definitely catch back on, you know, in future streams. So, yeah, have a great rest of the day or night or wherever you are. And, yeah, catch you later.